Hi everyone, welcome back to this channel again. This is the third part of the video. So I'm going to share with you my findings while doing the research into how to utilize the VSA software with the scopes, especially those multi-ports scopes. And today we are focusing on the HD3, so it comes with 4 ports, and these are the things I want to show you. So mainly is on the limitations and also how do we navigate around it. So let's preset this, and I'm going to turn off that signal. Let's turn that off. So let's preset. So I won't go through the setup on the VSA, how to connect to the HD3. So you can refer back to the previous video. So we're going straight to the inputs. So if you remember, there are 4 channels on the HD3, so we can actually do this. Drag all 4s and it will come out all 4 channels here on the ports correspond to the channels on the measurements group 1. So if I turn on the signal right now, you see that there's one port that doesn't have the antennas. If you look back at the previous video on the setup walkthrough, you see that there's one port. Port 2 is not connected. It's not because it's broken, but I purposely made it that way so that you can see the difference right now. So this port 1, port 2, port 3, and port 4. So I can turn off the signal right now. So let's focus on what it can do and what it can't. So the first thing is, if you change any of that measurement group, like this is one measurement group, and you change the span for the same hardware, let's say I change it to 50 meg, the rest of the channel will follow through the same. So you can't change individually on the span especially. It could be because there's only one hardware and it can't ping pong, but there's a way to navigate around. Let's wait for that after this. The next thing that you can do is you can change each channel to individual frequency. Like for example, I want channel 1 to be 100 meg, channel 2 to be at 360 meg, channel 3 at 120 meg. So it doesn't need to be in sequence, it can be random. So we can set to different frequency center, but the span will still be the same. So what if you need to change individual span? So this is where we can create another measurements group. So how do we do it? Can you go here, measurement setup, go to add measurements, then we go to vector. So measurement 2, we can do this. So let's do the same thing. 4 channels for the measurement group number 2. So we just do it the same thing. If you remember, measurement group 1, measurement group 2 is the same setup. And then we can run it. So this is where you pop up the new options where you can select measurement 1 or measurement 2. And you can click on play and you start on this part. So let's say we want to set it to 200 meg. So measurement group 2 will be all set to 200 meg. And again, you can change the center frequency to what you want. Like for example, this 250 meg. It can be different from group 1, it doesn't matter because again, this is a different group of measurements. Okay, it can be anything. So only measurement group 2 is active and measurement group 1 is not active. So how do we make sure that both groups actually update in sequence? So we can do this. Go to measurement setup, measurements, and we have this thing called sequence. So what it does is actually ping pong between measurement group 1 and measurement group 2. You see that it's a bit of delay because it needs some time to trigger the hardware differently. One is on the 20 meg span, the other one is on 200 meg span. So you have to preset and reset things like that. So I'll stop it right now and I'm going to show you the limitations right now. So what happened if my measurement 2 right now I change to just port 1 and port 2, just to be different from measurement group 1, and you notice that the ping pong will not happen. Even if I select sequence, it says that not runnable because the hardware connectivity is a bit different right now. So that's why we are not seeing the ping pong happening. So in order to make that happens between two groups of measurements, you can do is to go to measurement 1 and make sure that the hardware connectivity, the input channels are the same between the two. So both measurement group are using channel 1 and channel 2, and you can go back to measurements and sequence, and now there's no indication saying that unrunnable. So measurement group 1 is measurement group 2. See that it's ping pong between these two. So I did try this method on the EXR, which is a more powerful machine than HD3. Still the same thing. You have to make sure that the hardware connectivity is the same. Okay, the next limitation that I'm seeing is that let's reduce now the input channels so that things will move a bit faster. So this measurement group 1 setup, and let's change to measurement group 2, and then we change the number of connectivity here, and it should be a bit more streamlined. Let's remove those no data. So this measurement 2, this measurement 1, we go to ping pong. It will still work, which is good. Okay, so let's go back to, oh sorry, instead of reducing now that, yeah, this is the one that I want to show you right now. So actually I want to remove measurement 2 because it won't show up. Doesn't matter whether I have measurement 2. Let's remove measurement 2. This is how you remove it. Okay, remove measurement 2. Then we go back to make sure measurement 1 is correct. Yep. And let's do this. No data, spectrum. No data, channel 1. Spectrum. Tell you what, I'll just preset it, makes life easier. So it's always advisable that you save the state before you make any change. Let's input, output, yep, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, so 4 channels, just measurement 1. And we should populate out the whole screen. And I'm going to show you this. Still just vector, and go to digital demo. And so far what I'm seeing is just here, channel 1, channel 2. I don't see selections for channel 3. Remember, we do have channel 3 here. Not sure why, but I try on this HD3, I try on EXR, still the same thing. Might be a way to do it, but I haven't really explored that. So for summary, you can have multiple channels in the VSA software, especially for scopes or receiver that has multiple channels, and you can actually tweak it and measure it digital demo. There's a limitations, and there's a workaround if you want to have group 1 or group 2 measurements, or even group 3, group 4, subsequent, etc. etc. So there's some limitations here and there. But I remember I did a multiple digitizer setup before, and things just simpler, easier to do it. Not sure why with the scope. But anyway, hope this helps with your setup or your findings. And thanks for watching.